loving mother and a girl boss, and I'm so tired of that,
Yeah.
I am those things, by the way. When you start something, finish it through.
God, my mom used to say that to me.
And like till this day, I really do believe that. He was a very famous cardiologist, heart surgeon. He actually saved Dr. Martin Luther King's life. I thought, and trust me, I usually am the loudest person in a room, let's be honest. Maybe I pissed some of the girls off, but so be it. Well, like one woman was going through chemo rounds and she was like, your show, every time, you would come on, it would get me through going through that. And I'm like, okay, so like we do kind of, make a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Don't dye your hair. Don't do perms. Don't. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was my answer.
I just when I walk into a place and I hear some Beyonce,
You're down.
Game over.
Yeah. So welcome back to season 4 of Muses and Mimosas. We are so excited to announce our third guest of episode 4, season 4, episode 3, the lovely Taleen Marie.
Hello. Yeah. Like Kelly Marie. You're the trailblazer. I kept the Marie because of Kelly Marie. Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Nice to have you today.
Good to be here. Very good to be here. Thank you.
We're going to dive right in.
Let's do it.
We're going to dive right in with Elaine's favourite question of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
I always feel like we can just end the episode if your answer's good enough. I feel like that's it. We're done.
Yeah. No pressure, right?
Sometimes it's a mic drop straight after
it's like, okay.
Oh,
we need
God.
to explore that a little more. So we always ask this first.
Yeah.
But who are you?
Without the mother, wife, this is what I do
The things you
title.
do.
Like,
Yeah.
Or giving you like my blood type and DNA. Okay.
Yeah.
So I love that question. Especially what you just said, because a lot of people say, I'm a, loving mother and a girl boss, and I'm so tired of that,
Yeah.
I am those things, by the way, but
Yeah.
I don't think those things define really who I am. I had an identity before children, and I don't necessarily think work defines you. I'm a very honest person. I'm very transparent. I think anybody who knows me will say what you see is what you get. And, you might not like it, but it's the truth. I really do try to do the right thing. I think that's something that was instilled in me from like a very young age. My dad was always my role model. He would always I always just felt like he was doing and he's a lawyer. So to do the right thing in that profession is not easy.
Yeah, you're pretty old.
Yeah, exactly. But he would never bring that, that work to the house, so I just always remember good and my mother is incredible as well. But I try to just do the right thing. Obviously I'm not perfect. But yeah, I would say just pretty real. And I stand by that. And I have a hard time talking about myself, but that one, what you see is what you get.
That's a great answer.
So can we finish the interview now? Was that no?
Mic drop.
Not
good enough. Really nice, because obviously you are on TV.
Yeah.
And then people see like a curated edit.
Sure.
And it's a show, and there are different personalities, things they're going to pick up on.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important that we ask these kind of things.
Totally.
You're here in front of us and you can feel it too, right?
Thank you. Yeah.
That's
definitely.
Really good answer.
Thank you.
I think our all of our guests for season 4 so far, the energy's been really nice, like really heartwarming.
Yeah.
Like no bad vibes.
But I think that's a testament to you guys, because like you guys have just a lot of warmth, and I think energy, like if you guys were like super kunti, like I would. Sorry, am I allowed to curse? Okay. Yeah. No kunti vibes here. Yep. No, I'm feeling your energy. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I've got actually a question I want to go here.
Oh,
What's
really?
the best piece of advice you've ever received, and who gave it to you?
Ooh, wow. Oh, the best piece of advice and who gave it to me. I don't even remember what I ate yesterday. Remember when people give you advice. That's the best
if we
advice.
ask you a question that you're like, meh, Just
then
say
I can,
skip it.
Yeah,
because
skip
we've got
it.
so many.
no, but that's such a great question. My mom always said this, and it's cheesy, and it should be like on a poster in a seventh grade, classroom. But when you start something, finish it
Oh my
through.
God, my mom used
Yeah.
to say that to me.
And like till this day, I really do believe that.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't work out, just
Finish it.
see it through
Yeah.
and finish it. And I
Yeah.
think now in today's world of all times, where everything is just so, next thing, this, so much stimulus, so much this,
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard to do that.
Yeah.
So just to like finish it through, even the smallest thing.
That's
do
a
it.
good answer.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
Yeah. Who is someone you admire or look up to, and what have they taught you?
I really admire my grandfather. He's no longer with us today, but he was a very famous cardiologist, heart surgeon. He actually
Wow.
saved Dr. Martin Luther King's life. Yeah, I mean, the guy is accolades galore. I think it skipped a generation with me. And it's like, I'm on the Real Housewives. I come from like doctors and lawyers. What happened here? No, but and he's my father's father. And he always, whether he was called into, a surgery or this or that, family was always such, an important value for him. And I just growing up, and especially when you get older, you reflect and you see it more in hindsight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But growing up, I just, appreciate it so much more now because I see everything he did. And, he immigrated from, Palestine to here to the States. So not Dubai, sorry, to the States. We're in Dubai. Gotta remind myself. And he worked from the ground, really from the ground up. His hospital was bombed in Palestine, in Jerusalem. And that to me is just strength that, we complain about something so minimal and so
even
small.
back there,
Comprehend that. I
can't,
but even back then, they've gone through all
literally
when was that?
wars and generational like trauma.
Yeah.
And I get it, it's all relative, but it puts it into perspective. And at the end of the day, he was always home and he was always at the table sitting for dinner. And I mean, how can you not look up to that?
No, of course.
Yeah.
That mic drop, man.
Yeah. But that's also when you must feel proud too. It's
I
like
do.
part of admiration is obviously like pride.
Yeah.
And to look at someone and just be like,
Wow.
if you didn't do that,
Right.
then this wouldn't have happened.
Totally.
And my life wouldn't have been this way.
But
It's
and I
wild.
love that. But you know what I hate? It's like when he was alive and he just only recently passed from COVID. He was 97 years old. He was
Wow.
still seeing
So
patients, still driving.
No way.
So he would wake up, do the crossword puzzle every day. I mean, he had all his faculties.
That's
But
incredible.
what bothers me is like, I could only appreciate it.
No,
now.
he's gone. No, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? When you're a child, you're just like, oh, we're going to grandpa's
Yeah.
house, and your mind is not. So I guess that's life, right?
Yeah.
When you look back, then you really see it.
Yeah,
What they've done, and I don't know, it hits different.
Yeah, it does hit different.
Yeah.
I was going to ask. Oh, it is my turn.
Here's your turn. Yeah.
What's one thing that you wish more people knew about you?
I think a lot of people, and I've met people who've told me this, they're like, whoa, I thought, and trust me, I usually am the loudest person in a room, let's be honest, but there is a very, very soft side to me where I love being alone.
Yeah.
Like
Alone or with the family?
No, alone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
Silence and just
get the kids out. Like, I just need and not like in a meditation, like granola way, like just to sit in my bed, put on, a dark, creepy documentary and just veg out, be alone, because it's kind of self-preservation to do those little
100%.
things. I mean,
Yeah.
when you're always on the go and social events and
Yeah.
this, I mean, Dubai is just the backdrop of that.
Yeah.
I just love to be alone, and I'm actually quite shy, even like which people wouldn't expect. Like if I don't feel good energy, you know what I mean. I can just retract. I think because you guys are so like warm and inviting and stuff. It's different. I feed off energy a lot.
It's a Libra thing because I'm exactly the same.
See, you feed off of it. It's crazy. So yeah, people don't realize. Like sometimes I've met people and I'm just kind of like calm, and they're like, "Why aren't you doing like naked cartwheels right now?" I'm like, "Well, that was last night. I'm hungover today." So,
but we were just talking about that this morning, wasn't that? Like, life is so lifing at the moment that I'm so overwhelmed with everything. I just want to sit in my bed, watch the Kardashians.
I hear
eat
you.
What's it?
Yeah,
like
What's it? That's such a
what are what's it?
Yeah,
like Cheetos, but more puffier.
I'm upset. I would say I'll join you, but we both want to be alone, so no. But I'll be thinking about you.
But you can watch a dark documentary. I'm going to watch the Kardashians, and I just
has their
need a day.
I know.
Just need a day.
Yeah,
a reset.
Yeah,
Silence.
I
I'm the
hear
same.
you.
I'm like, no one would ever think, but I'm so shy unless I'm comfortable.
Yes,
Just like.
Do you know, this is really funny because people say to us all the time, "You're so different to each other. How are you friends?" And when I first met you, I was so shocked that you are really shy. Like in social situations, she'd be like banging me, and I'd be like, "Okay, I'll do the talking." It's like,
but I wouldn't think that.
Oh yeah,
and
like you go first.
And then on like a bigger stage, I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not taking pictures. Like I would hide.
Right.
She'd be like,
where she is,
stand up straight, picture posture. And I'm like, where do you have this from? And she's like bashing me on the bum in like photo shoots. And I'm like, okay. So it's like we're kind of like that too.
I'll be honest. Like when I first saw just a picture of you, I don't know if you get this a lot. You are so intimidating, like intimidating as fuck.
No
like,
way.
You scare the living shit out of me. When I see your picture, I'm just like, I crumble. But then when I met you for the first time, I was like, wow. I'm like, she's actually really sweet. Really, she's normal. I don't know what I just have.
I get that.
You know, like you do get it, right?
It's a good guys thing. People say to her, in not such a nice way, they go, "Oh, I can't believe you're not a cunt." No, and she's like,
I actually thought you were going to be such a cunt, but you're actually really nice.
People say, like, why did you say that to her?
I'm like, yeah, it's actually a compliment.
Yeah, no, I didn't get cunt vibes. I got just intimidating vibes, but I think it's a good thing.
What's been the boldest decision you've ever made? And how did it shape you?
Going on the Housewives.
Was it?
Literally, the words out of my mouth.
That's a universe. Like, that is a parallel universe.
Going on a public,
TV show.
TV. Yeah, that was definitely the
biggest.
biggest
every day.
Yeah, it was. I have like PTSD, like thinking about it, but it was also the greatest decision that I ever made. I've been in the entertainment industry since I was 9 years old, as a professional singer.
Oh wow! I sing on Instagram.
No.
Yeah, so I actually started with opera.
Like she can sing.
Oh wow!
Okay. So Kelly's friend Emma is like she can sing. Like one of those people that you get. Yeah, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah,
but she's the same.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you. Well, I started with opera, age 9. But professionally, very, very young age. I, sang at the White House. Like I got to open up for Christina Aguilera.
Wow.
And so I'm not just trying to name drop. The reason I'm saying this
is incredible. That was an achievement.
You need to sing now.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get there because it's kind of a sad story. But anyway, I was always an extrovert in that, I media and this kind of things, it wasn't new to me, but of course, Real Housewives, that franchise is such a different ball game, right?
Yeah.
And I'm very protective of my family, and my children. My husband has been in, this part of the region for 20 plus years. They have a great reputation. And, these shows are tied with scandal, and you guys have watched it, bitchiness and this, and it can be labeled as trashy, and so it wasn't an overnight decision, for us, in any way, shape or form. One castmate says that I begged to be on the show, but That is, yeah, we won't go there. But that's very far from the truth. Actually, I was going to even be on Dubai Bling before Real Housewives.
Yeah.
Which, no dig on Dubai Bling, but that's just not my vibe. So yes, it was the boldest decision I've made. And it definitely shaped me because it was just throwing myself in the deep end, because once you do something like that, there's really no turning
no going back.
And
no.
I don't know about you guys, but like, I'm a control freak. And it's like, you do give up control. I mean, it's up to like, the editors, the producers, like you don't know and you're mic'd all the time and, you're drinking and this and that. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. So I think from that experience, it's definitely just let me let go a little bit.
That's a good experience.
Yeah.
I was just so scared of doing it and being I'm super sensitive. And I think at that time I was going through like my healing journey and finding myself and dealing with so many childhood traumas that I was like, I don't think I'm strong enough to deal with all the
provocative
cattiness and the like for me, like I was adopted at a really young age and like the rejection and the trauma and stuff. I just thought that I'm not strong enough to be able to deal with
triggered
that.
I mean,
God,
look, like
that'd have been dreadful. I'd have been in tears all the time.
I was in a great mental state and it was tough for me. So I can only imagine when you're just not in that place in your life. And I think you made the right call. You were going to be on season 1, right?
Yeah. And I knew that, and then I found out a few like whispers and stuff on things that some of the girls had planned for me that weren't very nice. And I was just like, I can't do it.
No. I honestly, I had a pretty easy time from what I've seen in some of the other franchises. But again, I only did 1 season. So
I did say now I'm fucking strong. And I said that we had Lisa.
We're going to have you on season 3.
I was like, I'm coming. I'm ready.
Oh, you are so coming. I need some Libra backing.
Yeah.
All right.
I said to Lisa, I'm coming now. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like, fuck young.
Yeah.
You have to be like that though, because when you started from like the first episode, I was like, oh, she's not coming here. Because in like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, there's been a few people that have gone on to that where it's like they've taken a few episodes, like even an entire season to kind of feel like where they're going to be. But you just showed up and you were like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
And even in like the first few episodes, you were like, no, I want to be friends with this person.
Yeah.
Well,
and you've started real guns as well, which is so refreshing.
It's really good.
I mean, look, I wasn't on the show to be anybody's sidekick or lapdog. And I told Andy Cohen the same thing. And, I'm one of the stars of the show. I'm not a co-star.
Yeah.
And, and it's not like I went in like thinking I'm the star. Like there was,
I would have been like, no, I'm fucking fabulous. So
I mean, there's a reason, right?
Yeah.
That you were going to be on it, that I was on it.
But you should be walking in there like I'm fucking fabulous.
But this,
because you are.
You said before, because when you said before as well, if you play that part, you don't control the narrative.
Yeah, 100%.
So as an honest person,
100%.
Someone who's like, no, this, I know who I am.
Yes.
If you play those characters, they're the ones that get spun.
And
you're like, why did you not say that then? Like,
and and as I was saying in the first question, it's like, I don't know how to be anything else but myself.
Yeah. But you were consistent the whole way through.
Well, because it was just real.
There was no gray areas.
It's the people that try to produce under it, and I'm going to be like this person. People see right through straight through it. And the feedback that I would get from the fans was she's the most relatable and genuine. And maybe I pissed some of the girls off, but so be it.
Yeah,
I didn't want to go on it regretting, oh my God, I should have just been myself. Look at what the hell happened.
Yeah.
And if they didn't like me for myself, I'll be like, well, at least I know I was myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, well, a couple of regrets on the show, but no major regrets. I'm not in therapy over it.
Yeah. No, I thought you were fabulous, honestly.
Thank you.
Okay. So
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time you truly surprised yourself?
By doing the show? No, wait, let me think.
Did you surprise yourself when you said yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
I did.
once you've said yes, it's a yes.
Yeah. Because I went back and forth.
Yeah.
I think everyone did.
And I was like, I was
Apart
almost
from a few, like, I was getting calls daily.
it was like, one day I'd be like, well, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I can't do that. And it was almost surreal. Like, I almost felt like it's not actually going to go through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even like the day we were filming, I'm like, it won't get on. You know, like,
It's not going to be
I
aired.
was in disbelief. And like I said, because I'm so protective of my family and, you know, some of my husband's side of the family, they weren't for it. So that didn't help the situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that would be the most honest answer. It was a surprise to myself that I was just like, you know what? Let me just put that, because that's all noise, right?
Compartmentalized,
That's compartmentalize that, put that in the back. This is an opportunity of a lifetime if you leverage it in the right way.
Yeah.
You know, and I get messages all the time, like on Instagram, and, you know, I know it's like a stupid, it could be considered a dumb show. It's obviously not very educational, but it's an escape for a lot of people. Like, one woman was going through chemo rounds and she was like, your show, every time, you know, you would come on, it would get me through going through that. And I'm like, okay, so like we do kind of, you know, make a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
You know, it allows people to, you know, be alone.
Like reading a fiction book that people can escape. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
I love a fiction rom-com.
So that's and also getting married.
That's
Surprised me. I was a commitment phobe. Especially, and I married an Armenian guy. No way. Like, literally, my mom loved him. You never want to go with mom's choice, right? I was always with, like, you know, the Abercrombie white guy, like this, because Armenians also in the States, like, it was just different. I didn't grow up around them, right? So I would just see like the very stereotypical kind. But the second I saw my husband, I'm like, and I was 23. I was like, I am going to marry this guy. Yeah.
How long have you been married?
It'll be 12 years in May. But we've been together for almost 15 years.
Wow. Yeah. Congrats. He looks fun. He looks
like
like a nice guy.
Yeah. He's never a dull moment. I call marriage with him just like this forever slumber party.
He looks kind as well.
Very kind.
Yeah.
Very, very kind.
Yeah. I have that. If you could sit down with your younger self for an hour, what's the one piece of advice you'd make sure to give them? Don't dye your hair.
Really? Don't do perms. Don't. No, I'm kidding. My mom used to always tell me that. No, you know, it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was my answer.
You know?
Then I started crying.
Like, don't sweat the small stuff. And obviously when you're younger, it just seems like, you know, the biggest issue. I mean, from a very young age, I dealt with childhood anxiety. So I wish I could just like hold myself as a little girl. And I think having two girls, it's just such a whole existential thing, right? Because when you have kids, it's like, you want to be the parent that you kind of feel like you needed.
Yeah.
Right. So you kind of overcompensate.
Yeah.
But
and as a mum to girls, I try and explain this to people because all my friends have boys.
To girls,
and then
it's different. You have one girl, right, Kelly?
Yeah.
As soon as you have a daughter, you know as a woman what you needed.
Correct.
And so you're like, right, I need to make sure you have that.
Yes.
And I need to also still be mum.
Right.
And I want you to be everything that I'm not.
Right.
Plus more.
Right.
It's
all of that.
Wild when you're a girl.
It really is.
It's really hard when you're a boy mum and then you have a girl.
Yeah.
Because you need to parent different, kind of.
Yeah.
And that's exhausting.
Yeah.
Just to add to the
kids'
exhaustingness. I'm exhausted.
That's really good that you say that, though.
Yeah. When you're young, it's like you just...
Young and dumb.
And, you know, it's like you don't have those tools to self-regulate and this and that. And not to say I had a very happy and easy childhood and, you know, very blessed. But yeah, I mean, you just think it's the end of the world and it's not. Yeah. It's like, it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good answer. Yeah. Right, we can do the fun one now. This is super fast.
Oh, God.
So you don't think about the answer.
I promise I won't react to what you say.
Okay.
Because she, like...
What's your sign, by the way?
I'm a Capricorn.
Supposed to be super fast, and she, like, delves into the answer. He's like, no.
I know, but I'm a therapist, so I connect to everything people say. I'm like, so what did you
tell us? Explore that. And I feel like I should be laying on that crowd. This is very therapeutic, actually.
This or that? Big party or intimate gathering?
Ooh, if I had to choose between one or the other, intimate gathering.
Work hard or work smart?
Work smart.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Read a book or watch a movie?
Let's be kidding. Who's kidding? Watch a movie.
Spontaneous trip or well-planned itinerary?
Well-planned itinerary. My husband's a spontaneous one. I hate that.
Need a plan.
Yeah.
That's the Libra in us.
That's a Libra.
Yeah. That's the same as me. My husband is so spontaneous.
Is he?
This just is really...
That's rare, by the way, because men are not usually...
Mm.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
We've gone to the airport on 3 hours notice before with a child also.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah.
I know. I trust me. I get it.
It's wild. Silence or background music?
Silence.
Yeah. Sweet or savory breakfast?
Savory.
Yes.
All day long.
Live in the mountains or by the beach?
By the beach.
Messy workspace or perfectly organized? I know what you're going to say. Oh,
Perfectly organized.
that's it. That's the one.
To pause time or a wind time?
Ooh. Wow.
Right now, pause because I need a break. Just give me a minute.
Yeah.
You want to just
Like-
sit down with your...
What's it?
Yeah.
I think rewind. Yeah.
Dinner party or night out?
I love a good dinner party.
Me too.
Mm-mm.
Speak every language or play every instrument?
Every instrument.
You're musical.
Yeah. And I would take that shit on tour. Like,
Yeah.
we can make money off that. Like, you know what I mean?
Every instrument is attached to her.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely niche. I mean,
Be the funniest person in the room or the smartest?
The funniest.
I feel like you're already funny though.
Thank you.
You know, like I feel like you're that person that's just like cracking jokes.
But I think she's funny, but not intentionally. She's
yeah, like
funny.
us.
Like,
That's how we are. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like me, I guess.
Key. Work solo or collaborate with a team?
team. Yeah, I love working with a team for sure. A
Okay.
good team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people,
Yeah.
not so much.
No.
The last section of our podcast is called Quickfire.
But you remember that bit? The first word?
She always puts me on edge. Okay, super fast. Ready? Describe yourself in 3 words.
Happy,
Stunning.
Yeah, gorgeous.
loyal, and loving.
Love that. What's your guilty pleasure?
I guess alcohol
Okay.
and like a cigarette here and there. I mean, the whole world saw that. so.
You'll see when you're like,
Yeah.
sigh. Oopsie.
I'm in fitness though, and it's like literally my legacy is me smoking a cigarette. It's on t-shirts. I'm like, this is how my grandfather was a cardiologist, and I'm just like on cigarette smoking. Jesus Christ.
But that's why it's there. If you could have dinner with any person, dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh, wow. God, how are these fire
I think your
questions?
granddad.
Yeah, my granddad for
We're
sure.
going to meet him.
Just to really dive in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
My go-to is
Please say
always,
spicy mug.
it used to be, but you know when like you've had too much tequila, like in life, where you just, she's like, no, where you just smell it and you're like, "Ugh." Like when I'm drinking tequila, you know that I'm like 6 in already.
Okay.
So I'm a vodka girl. I'm a vodka soda with a little bit of lemon. That's I
That's
also love.
coming from a fitness person.
Now I know what's wrong.
Soda alive.
Well, that's a supermodel cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Good. Basically
I
zero
knew that.
calories.
I'm smart and funny.
A song that always puts you in a good mood.
I love anything Al Green.
Oh, yes.
Just that. I love that
Let's
soul.
stay together.
Anything. Yeah. I'm so in love with. I love it.
What's the best compliment you've ever received?
You are a great mother.
I love that.
When someone tells me that, you have my heart.
Yeah.
You could be the biggest cunt. And if you tell me that, I'm like, you're not a cunt anymore.
You see my
Bring it in. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Morning person or night owl?
Morning person. I'm productive. If I don't get shit done in the morning, working out, business, emails, after 3, it's over. So I would say morning person.
So, what's your go-to hype up ritual before something big?
Ooh, definitely music. definitely vodka. And just like looking and feeling my best.
Good energy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just a good outfit.
Yeah.
And that'll always put me in a good, like I'm in the right state.
Yeah.
Do you pick your own clothes?
I do. My sister did help me a lot in the last season. She like helped style me, but our aesthetics are like the exact same. I just had so much going on. So she was able to like put the looks together and stuff. Yeah.
What's the weirdest or most unexpected thing on your bucket list?
These are great questions.
Do you have a bucket?
Please,
I do.
please say Peru and ayahuasca.
I
We can
do.
add you to our clan. The last
theory,
gift.
I'm dying to do that, but it's like with my luck, I'll be the person who like jumps off a cliff because I think I'm Peter Pan. So like, I'm scared to, you know what I mean? That would happen.
I'm so scared, but I really want to.
Yeah, I mean, it's life changing. I heard that. Look, this isn't weird or anything, but I'm dying. It's just so easy. I'm dying to go to Australia.
Okay.
One of my best friends is in Melbourne.
Okay.
But I want to do the whole thing. I want to do it right. I want to go to the Gold Coast and Perth and everything. So yeah, but I know when I'm in the car, I'm going to like think of the right one.
No,
is there like a Taleen?
Yeah.
If you could time travel, would you go to the past or the future?
The past. I'm fucking terrified of the future.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With what I'm seeing, it's like I almost don't want to know what's about to happen. And I know as humans, we adapt and we'll be okay. But with my kids and this, it's like I almost just don't want to know.
Yeah.
So I think I definitely go back to like...
Get some comfort.
Yeah, I'll get some ayahuasca, like a 70s party. No, I don't even think they have
What's
it
your
there.
go-to comfort food?
Oh, I love a good cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah.
And
anyone say
fries.
that sport.
Really?
Yeah. But do you like crispy fries or do you like soggy ones?
I mean, who likes soggy?
I,
You do?
no.
No.
I'm a crispy
And
fries
when they
person.
come from delivery, I throw them right in the air fryer.
Yeah.
If they're not crispy.
Crisp them up.
No. And I eat my fries with mayo.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
yes.
You are my people. I
Yeah.
feel so
Look at
seen.
People are like, I need ketchup. I'm like, no,
I'm like,
mayo.
Mayo.
Yeah.
Lots of salt.
Yeah.
Loads of salt,
Mayo
mayo,
all the way.
crispy fries.
Do you guys do ranch with pizza?
I love
With
that.
pizza, yeah. That's me, the crust.
Especially the crust.
Do you need a third for this? Can I like co-host?
We can put someone else in there.
Room for me.
Brunettes only, so we can slip you right in.
You're in.
If your life had a theme song, what would it be?
It
It is hard to pick one.
It's so hard.
It's hard.
You know what?
Black
Let me.
Eyed
Dancing Queen.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
I just love to dance. And not like in an Ellen DeGeneres way. Like I just, when I walk into a place and I hear some Beyonce, it's
You're down.
game over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could master one language overnight, what would it be?
How many languages do you speak?
I speak English, Armenian, and crazy. I would master,
Funny.
I think, Mandarin.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like
That
you
one.
could just get like, that's
Shit
just
done.
money right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good answer.
My little girl last weekend was singing, and I was like, "What are you singing, Alea?" And she's like, "I'm singing." And I was like, "Yeah, but what language is that?"
Yeah.
And literally, she's like, "I'm counting in Mandarin." And I was like, "No way, are you?" I went on YouTube and verified it, and she was singing
Wow.
1 to 10. She's just walking around the house. I was like,
From
"You're
school.
3, and she has been to 3 Mandarin classes."
But that is so good for her.
Yeah.
And
it's so good.
And literally as a child, like you're a sponge.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I tried to learn Mandarin now, forget about it. But
Yeah.
like, well, and also I'd love to learn Vietnamese because in the States, I want to go to the nail places and see what they're saying about me.
yeah.
And just throw out I know you're talking about my hairy legs, bitch. I know I have a mustache, but you know, I would
You're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And I would say it in Vietnamese and they'd be like, you know that.
Yeah, that's so true.
I don't have a mustache, by the way. I mean, I did, but I thread it. Actually, I don't anymore. Yeah, I wax it. Sorry, I don't know why we're talking about mustaches. All right, I'm gonna.
We have come to the end.
Thank God.
So, thank you so much for joining us.
So fun, ladies.
It's an absolute pleasure to have on.
Thanks, Kelly. Thank you so much.
you.
This was really. I didn't feel like this was a
It was just a good
Yeah,
chat.
it's just a good chat.
Yeah.